Hi guys, Ash here, and a match reaction to Everton 2, Norwich City 0. We are back to winning ways, thankfully ahead of the Manchester United game next Saturday. And there was an Townsend penalty and a lovely finish by Doucoure to give us all 3 points. Was it the most convincing game we've ever played? No. Was the 3 points all that mattered? Of course, what it was, we needed to get back to winning ways and keep ourselves up in that, end of the table. And with over the weekend, with Manchester United losing ground, obviously Liverpool lost ground, Chelsea lost. It was one of those that kind of results kind of went our way weekend as long as we won our game, so it keeps us in good contention. And obviously we'll see how Brighton get on Monday in regards to where we languish at the end of this round of games. There was times where we played really well. There was other times where we could have done better. I thought that our play was very good until we got to the box and we were trying too much to do too many trickery things instead of just going for direct. And I think it's something that the guys may need to maybe develop as the season goes on, is when you get a chance, like what Townsend did against Burnley, scoring that wonderful goal. If there's a chance for a long distance effort, let's try and take them on. Let's try and test our keepers more than normal. Norwich didn't go away whatsoever. They kept at us, and when they took corners, it was niggling in the back of your mind that something was going to happen here, and they were really trying to get Pookie into the game. And apart from that, after they had the 2 long distance efforts, and one in each half, one that Jordan Pickford tipped over the bar. That was really all that Norwich City really gave, and maybe we could have won it a bit more clinical. But as I said, it was 3 points is what really mattered. There wasn't really any standout players, I suppose, in that. Was it a penalty? When you looked at it first, the leg did come up. Did it catch him? I don't know. Did it impede him? I think it did. So it did. Some people are saying that I shouldn't even gone to VAR. It was a clear penalty straight out, but I went to VAR, got checked, and we got it. And not just Townsend's penalty, but the penalties in general this season have been quite even though we lost the game against Queen's Park Rangers was absolutely fab. Even when I go back to far and say the pre-season game in the States, all the penalties were absolutely, we were class, and not a case of making the goalkeeper work for them, but they're taken so well that no keeper, doesn't matter who it is, was going to get anywhere near them. So it keeps obviously Townsend's form going. Demarai Gray had a more quieter game than he wasn't getting involved as much, I suppose, but he can't be doing it every game. We can't expect him and Townsend to be on fire every single match, even though we hope that they are, because the lack of squad of depth is going to show at some stage. We still have no Richarlison, still no Dominic Calvert-Lewin, still no Seamus Coleman, and we need to hope that they come back really quick. And obviously we've lost another creative player, as James Rodriguez has obviously moved off to Qatar, so he's their problem now. It'd be interesting to see when I want to play. No, I don't want to play today. No, I'll play this week. We'll see what happens there in regards to that. But that leads us on to the Manchester United game. We'll see how they get on. They've had mixed kind of time with, I suppose, as well, losing in the Champions League a game. They lost in the League Cup as well, so they're out the same as ourselves. So at least it gives us, we just have to hope that Manchester United don't want to give someone a good slapping when we go to them on Saturday. But most importantly for this match was the 3 points, a clean sheet. Great to have Jordan Pickford back in goal, of course. And hopefully by the time the Manchester United game comes around, we will have a couple more players to get in there. So yeah, we'll take from there. As I say, I can't really think of any standout performances, but there was no poor performances if you want to go on the other side of the coin. Anyway guys, that's it for this quick reaction video, and I will be back with one for Manchester United. Until then guys, take care and stay blue.